Well, hey everybody, the wind's blowing out of the southwest, and so I gotta aim it like this into the wind and keep it kind of close to me. But the sign says what it says. If you ain't got a peace of mind to give, don't give it to nobody until you know you got a peace that's worthy of giving. That can be read several different ways, but for right now, that's not a whole lot I can say about that, because a lot of people have a lot to say and they don't have no audience. In other words, some of the wisest people I ever been around, some Christ-conscious people, didn't have a church. They actually gave the church out away, and they came out of teaching and preaching people to heaven and hell. But they had so much to give and so much to say. Gary Sigler, a real good friend of mine that I met at the beginning of my journey, he's the one that put a DVD, The Secret, the original one, the #1 first copy that had Abraham Hicks in it. And I had a copy of that for years and years. I made duplicates and passed them out. But he passed away a few months ago, and I haven't had the heart to talk about him or talk. So I just felt to do it today. Now, I'm going to talk Carolyn, his wife. I might be saying her name wrong, so I'll just be careful. But I want to talk to her about putting more of his work on the internet and help her do it and show her that there can be an audience for his message and her message. His message was one about God's love and how anyone can walk into this Christ consciousness with the help of your inner knowing, and peace will come to your life and your mind. He had a wonderful ministry, but he should have reached the world, and this system is set up to keep people like him from doing that. And there's so many other people that didn't even have a ministry, period, that were Christ-conscious beings that I met over the years. And I met some young ones that had really big opportunities to grow huge volumes of love information, and some of them slipped, some of them fell, and some of them got up and rebuilt themselves anew, and I admire that in them. Won't name no names on that. I'll just say, like, I've met some very interesting people. I never will forget when I was talking to Bob Proctor over the telephone, and he wanted to hear my story, and I told him, oh, this is way back. This probably was 2006, and yeah, I think I was talking to Les Brown, and somehow I managed to get quite a few people's phone numbers back then that were in the conscious awakening awareness, so-called New Age. And I think we've all come to realize that New Age is a trap just as much as religion is a trap. You have to be the New Age in you. It is inside of your being. If you worship a New Age teacher, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment, because that's like thinking real highly of a Baptist preacher, or Pentecostal preacher, or Church of God preacher. You're setting yourself up for being denominated and homogenized and told what to think and what to do and what to say. And if you say something that they don't agree with, they will shun you. They will not be your friends anymore. The real love of Christ will never leave you nor forsake you, because it's within your atoms. your cells and your DNA. It's in your spoken words. It's in your dreams at night. It's the very being that you are. And there's only one of us. And in that unity of oneness, you can have all the wisdom and peace that you can hold. If you can spare it, where's my sign? If you can spare it, and it's come to you in a true way, you can be a light worker. And you can help people understand the way to understand who you are. Identity is very important right now. I identify as a light-body being. My pronouns are I am, I will, and I am, and I will. I will keep loving to the last breath. And I am that I am. It's a powerful way of being. I hope I can represent it over the next so many years. If we can put the peace back into the planet, it'll be really fun to watch everybody envelop the truth within them and unveil behind the curtain what has been going on and why it happened to us the way it happened to us. All right, that's enough said. It'll be a story told that'll be told for 10,000 years of how they had resetted us and got to that last reset, which is this one. And that's when Christ showed up within a people, within the mind of Christ, and brought love and peace to the world just by simply knowing who you are. If you know who you are, you know that you can't harm no one and no thing, because you're harming yourself. Simple teaching, Yeshua ben Joseph. He knew what he was saying, people. Read the red letters. Love you. Have a good day. Bye.